So what's the meaning of having an entrepreneurial mindset? Do you have one? Are you an entrepreneur yourself? Or are you looking to start your own business and getting that going? Well, I'll get into that in just a second, but my name is Yuri Elkaim. I'm the CEO of Healthpreneur, and we help health practitioners fill and scale their practices by working smarter, not harder. I've been in business now for almost 20 years. I've built two multiple seven-figure companies, and I've helped hundreds of other practice owners and entrepreneurs build very successful businesses, leveraging the internet and smart marketing and operational systems to do so. But what's interesting is that even though everyone's looking for the tactics and strategies, what they tend to forget is that what success really comes down to is what's up here. And that's what I want to briefly talk about in this video. Because the reality is that it's very much like exercise, right? Eating well, exercising, we all know we need to do it. We all know relatively like what to do, move more, eat less, but why don't we do it? There's a lot of limiting beliefs. There's things that hold us back. Same thing happens in business. And I think there's a number of reasons for that, but I won't get into those in this video. But what I want to give you is a high level understanding of the difference between what makes us entrepreneurs a little bit wacko, to be honest with you. If you think of any company, small or large, there's usually one person who starts it, maybe a small partnership. And then over time, that organization, that company grows with multiple people underneath. So if you think numerically, there's one entrepreneur and everyone else is the employee, more or less. Now that obviously changes as it grows, but statistically, if you think about that, about 5% of the population has entrepreneurial tendencies, and most everyone else is happy to work for us entrepreneurs. So what does that mean? Well, that means that entrepreneurs, we are people that think differently. We take risks. We are willing to jump out of the airplane without knowing if the parachute will open. Now, here's the thing, is that it's not about taking dumb risks. It's about taking calculated risks. It's about understanding what you're getting into, having done the research, leaning back into your wisdom and experience to understand that, moving forward might be the best option for you or not, depending on what you're doing. But the idea is that mindset's super important because what most people who are not entrepreneurs are looking for is certainty. And the world doesn't work like that because we only get certainty after something has happened. It's very much like driving through fog. If you want more certainty and clarity, the way to get 10 more feet of clarity is by driving forward. You can't see the end of the road, but you move forward nonetheless. And that's the big distinction between entrepreneurs and those who work for entrepreneurs, is that entrepreneurs are willing to do things that most other people are not, in the sense of taking risk, of moving forward through uncertainty, having the courage to do a lot of things that other people just aren't willing to do. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with these other people, because believe me, you need them in your business. You need them in your life to support your craziness, right? We're crazy. We're a little bit different. We don't like following rules. We like to do our own thing. And that's what makes us different. And you've probably had these tendencies if you're a true born entrepreneur from when you were young. Right? Maybe you rebelled against the system like I did. Maybe you broke the rules. Maybe you didn't want to listen to authority. These are all tendencies of entrepreneurs. But again, every entrepreneur is different. Everyone is a little bit different, and there's no one, character trait or one model or box that we all fall into. Everyone's a little bit different in the way they lead and the way they lead their lives and their businesses. But I think the key, as I just mentioned, is the ability to create things out of thin air. That's what we do, is we bring our ideas to life. Entrepreneurship, entrepreneur, from the French word means entreprendre, to take on something new. And that's the beauty of what it is that we do, is we don't know, think about anything. Like think about these houses. Think about the houses that we're seeing here as we're walking. These houses started as a sketch on a piece of paper. Before that, they started off in an architect's mind. Think of the smartphone that you have. Steve Jobs, who came out with the iPhone, or who I guess developed it, it was an idea in his head, or even before that, the iPod. Before that, we had CD players, and then no one even knew what an iPod was or MP3 was. And he had the idea to bring something to life where we could have 10,000 songs in our pocket. That is what entrepreneurs do, is we take ideas that have never existed and we bring them to life. Or we look at the way the world is and we identify problems and how we can make them better. And we don't necessarily know if it's going to work out, but we have a feeling, a hunch that, you know what, we can probably do things. We can probably make things better. We can probably make it work. And again, is there certainty that it's going to work out? No. I'm just crossing the road right now. Am I certain that these two guys on a bike are not going to run me over? No. But I'm taking a calculated risk based on probability of that happening. That's the way we work. That's the way we operate. So the whole idea of having an entrepreneurial mindset is just like, you either have it or you don't. I don't know if it's something you can develop. I personally think that it's something you inherently have and then it develops over time. That's my personal opinion. I don't know if you agree or not, but you can let me know below, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this. If you believe that you are a true entrepreneur, I'd love to know a little bit more about what you do, what your business is. Let me know in the comments below. Hey, and if you're a health practitioner and you'd like our help to grow your practice, whether that's online or brick and mortar, then shoot me a comment below as well, and happy to tell you some more about how we can maybe do that. All right? Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon.